King Harris might be really trying to take this beef with 50 Cent to the streets.
Yeah, how dare you talk about mamas? Yeah, your mama in the grave, yeah, dig her up, they put her under.
King Harris doesn't have any real beef and never had any real beef in his life, and certain older people are trying to gas him into the point of no return, and not in a good way. Is King Harris gonna make it into the summertime? Look, gang, I need y'all to hit the like button and hit the hype button, cause we about to get deep.
Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm the man.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes, and make sure you hit the hype button because it does help the channel in a major way. Ladies and gentlemen, King Harris has lost his mind. He just dropped a new diss, alright? And this time he got a video for it. And in the video, he is putting 50 Cent's late mother on a t-shirt, which is very crazy. Now, you don't do this type of thing unless you really want smoke. He said to keep it internet, but this is way past internet, and there might be some very nasty repercussions that King Harris and the rest of the Harris family is not ready for. Hit the like, hit the hype. Let's jump in, shall we?
Yeah. See, I don't need to sleep this low, but they talk about my motherfucking mama. Yeah, stuff. I don't care how this shit go, you did. Yeah, how dare you talk about mamas? Yeah, your mama in the grave, yeah, dig her up, they put her under.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is gonna get ugly. You might think Fifth is backing out. Maybe he is. Maybe other people are gonna come out. But it ain't gonna be for no rapping, allegedly. Yo, listen, I don't know if y'all realize what's gonna happen or what may happen. Boy. Y'all ain't seen the end of this. I ain't gonna lie, but let's continue.
My mama, bitch, I'm on that for the static, I want thunder. Then we ducking pressure, bitch, you ain't the only one with comments. Since you trolling, let's get petty. They send shots, bitch, we ready. Yeah, I seen the black and white, you call the police, tell the business.
You say you gonna send shots. You said he's the cop. Remember, King Harris said verbatim that this is only internet. Champ, this is gonna get ugly. And I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get uglier for him and maybe other people. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Because there's some things that happened after this went viral. Let's continue.
You can talk that shit inside, but when you come outside, be ready. I don't know about what's gonna happen, but I know that karma dead. Tell Miss Jackson that I'm sorry, but I don't know why the fuck your son would even get me started. I asked God to visit hell to start the hell that Curtis started. I just changed it for my son, but since the jet I've been cold-hearted. Raised and risky for my mama, so this shit can't disregard it. Like my flow, bitch, I'm retarded. Tell the police that I'm capping, I'm just rapping, I'm an artist. Ain't the type to start no shit, but type to finish what they started. Keep it gangsta, kids and women ain't supposed to be no targets. Bitch, I'm from that south, yeah, I ain't going out for nothing. Shot that boy 9 times, they should've shot him once right in his mouth.
Remember what you're saying. Cause again, this is going beyond you just making music. This is going beyond internet stuff. Nobody in the history of beefing with 50 Cent has ever used his mom in such ways. Okay? This can only get dark. Yeah, 50 is 50, but this can only get dark. I'm gonna say Fifth really don't like when people try to talk about his moms that passed. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say, hey, Fifth ain't the toughest person alive. He's beatable. He's a bully. That's because y'all got bullied. And just because y'all got bullied don't mean people who can defend themselves are bullies, because you don't know how to defend yourself. It's because you don't know how to defend yourself is why you think Fifth is really a bully. But truthfully, all Fifth does is fight back. And because he fights back, he's deemed a bully because he don't take no nonsense from nobody who tries to attack him. Well, let's see what happens next go round, shall we?
Got nigga really mad cause Diddy fucked the bitch that he was cuffing. She was touching on my pops, that shit don't care, look like she loved it.
Now look, things got a bit crazy, right? So it doesn't end here. After this video goes viral on the gram, guess who stepped in the mix, gang? Guess who? Ready for this? Ricky Rose. Ricky Rose stepped in, gassing up King Harris. Rick Ross says, need that T in a 3X low, bro. Listen. When Rick Ross comes in the picture and Rick Ross is championing this and etc., for somebody like Fifth, this is beyond what it looks like. Now remember, Fifth had to go to court because he had Rick Ross' baby mom's tape of her doing something explicit that we can't discuss on YouTube, right? He got taken to court for that, right? Like, Rick Ross and Fifth really don't like each other. Like, they really hate each other, bro. Low-key almost on some Ja Rule type of time. They kind of really will never, ever stop beefing. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he stopped beefing with Fat Joe and French Montana and all that. But champ, this Rick Ross and Fifth beef is also forever much like the Fifth and Ja Rule beef, if I'm being real. Now, this right here is something that nobody was really expecting. Like, for damn near the entire Harris family to fight back and all that. But truth be told, this is all for promo, man. T.I. and them is doing promo. T.I. wants promo for his album. T.I. is really mad that Fifth is refusing to do a verses. And again, I don't understand why he's upset and don't want to fit over Fifth not doing a verses. It's weird. Now, so far, all of T.I.'s disses have not been good. Domani, his son, actually put out a good diss. I'm not gonna lie. And Domani's diss, he's talking about 50's mother's house being on fire and talking to his mom, right? Who's no longer here, which is crazy, by the way, right? Basically, damn near blaming Fifth for the reason that his mom ain't here and etc. So why is his mom such a target? Now, people keep saying, did Fifth mention Tiny Harris? When he did it, he never mentioned this woman. He just posted an image up, like everyone has already done. Gucci Mane did it. The same energy was not provided. Everyone's posted a picture of Tiny Harris before in some way to laugh at her. The moment that Fifth does it, oh, now we have the gun for his deceased mom when he literally said absolutely nothing to disrespect Tiny Harris at all. He just posted an image. Images that are already online. He didn't edit it. He didn't do any AI enhancements to it. He didn't do anything but repost it. These pictures are already online. Some of them are already on her Instagram page. So you're crashing out over him doing a repost? That doesn't make sense. This is performative. Somebody's instructing this. And to be honest, this is going to lead to something nasty. Now, I say time and time again, yo, Fifth got friends, man. People really rock with Fifth all over the place. Is it really the safest thing to do to be playing with someone who is deemed to be gangsters' moms, who is no longer here no more? Listen, people take disrespect differently. People take certain disrespect differently. Fifth posting Tiny Harris is nowhere near the same magnitude as what these guys are doing. At all. At all. Just saying. But hey, I'm being biased apparently. Yeah, I'm from Southside. I'm biased. I got my G-Unit cape on, supposedly. But no, I'm just giving education right now. I'm trying to teach y'all something. I'm trying to show y'all, like, look, you might think that Fifth is getting bullied or everyone's against him and it's overkill and etc. And that's cool. You are entitled to your own opinion and that's fine. I don't got a problem with that. What I do got a problem with is people trying to say, hey, Fifth did something that he didn't do. Because we know that he didn't do what a lot of people are saying that he did. And also, This is not a New York versus Atlanta thing, but people keep trying to make it into a New York versus Atlanta thing when it's literally not that. It's impossible for New York and Atlanta to beat because Atlanta is banging a bunch of New York gangs. And they rock with New York. And there's a lot of New York things in Atlanta. So there can never really be an Atlanta and New York beef no matter how many people want to see that. Some people are angry at New York because we gave everybody swag and we created hip hop. So they mad and they feel like they got their moment over Big Bro. We the Big Bro, gang. We the Big Bro. You trying to get one up on us. We are who you want to be. We created the hip hop thing. Y'all emulate that. That's just what it is. Regardless of the situation. Just saying. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. Now again, this is a clout move. T.I. needs to get promo for his album. And he's also mad that Fifth is not trying to do verses. Now he's trying to find reasons to disrespect 50 Cent and 50 Cent's mom, to be exact. So using his mom for target practice seems to be the ongoing theme. And I'm just saying, look, this can only get ugly as long as this continues and keeps on happening. This right here is really pushing the envelope, though. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not mad. Again, I'm not Fifth. I can't speak for Fifth. I'm only speaking for what is to come, champ. Yeah. I mean, when have you known Fifth not to handle smoke? You feel what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people are mad because he's not rapping and think he's obligated to rap and think that he's supposed to be an MC. Get this MC nonsense out of here, gang. It's 2026. All this MC, he's obligated to do that is a lie. There's no rule book that says you have to respond to people who are dissing you. Plenty of people done diss Jay-Z and Nas and they have not responded and don't intend on responding. So when Beanie Siegel dissed Nas on Hot 97 and Nas didn't bother responding, do you think that Nas was being bougie? Do you think Nas was not being hip-hop when that happened? Because we can go back and check the timeline to see that Nas didn't respond to Beanie Siegel clearly dissing him on Hot 97. Okay? Everyone is not obligated to respond just because you want them to. And can't nobody make Fifth do anything that he don't want to do. And that goes for anyone in general. Period. You think he's just supposed to respond because y'all got like 85 diss tracks in the tuck. That's just not how this works. So again, I'm not speaking for Fifth. I don't got my cape on. I'm just being honest about the situation. It's pretty clear that there's some very performative, pretend, cosplaying acts going on here. King Harris is not a gangster. T.I. took the stand and did Crime Stoppers. His gangster's in question. Domani is not going to do anything either. He might want to chill on the things that he's saying. Because again, yeah, it's rapping and all that, but how far you think you're going to go disrespecting someone's deceased relative is all I'm trying to say. I'm just saying dissing deceased relatives is what drill rappers do. What we're seeing is what drill rappers do. Rappers who just rap and do diss records and etc. are not mentioning people's unalived relatives. This is drill rap that we're seeing. This is drill rap. You're taking it into a drill arena, which means everything is fair game, because in drill rap, what happens? People get spun on. In drill rap, people get spun on. Facts. So again, this is going beyond just yeah, we dissing you and etc. This is going into, yeah, and F your deleted peoples as well. So this is gonna get ugly. I promise you that. This is gonna get ugly, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But gang, how do y'all feel about all this in the comment section? Is the mayor wildin'? Does the mayor have on his G-Unit cape because he's from Southside? What do you think, gang? Is this warranted for 50 Cent? Did Fifth bring this upon himself? Does Fifth need to start battling even though he doesn't have to battle because he never agreed to battle? Listen, you let me know how you feel in the comment section. I need you to hit the like button. If you have not, hit the hype button because it helps the channel in a major way. Hit the hype. Alright, turn the notification bells on and subscribe to the mayor to get all the mayor's updates. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only mayor, New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie. And you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm a body here, gang. Salute.